Little Stevens. Nice to meet me. I am your future.
You are my future. No, that's not true. You're a liar.
We are just fighting him. Okay then.
Emily.
You should be more concerned about yourself.
Is she dead? I swear if you killed her.
Swear you'll do what? How? Not a single weapon left. But don't worry, she's not dead. No, she is.
No. Emily. I don't care what you say. You're not me. I could never do the tour. Well, that's a littlest.
Again with the tour rabbit?
He is our best friend. He's protected us all our life.
Well, now the infinite capacity of his non-existent imaginary mind is able to comprehend 1,000 controls at once and steer the ship for me. So well done, Data Bob. Rest in peace, Rabbit.
What do you want the ship for anyways?
To get far away from the sea of dreams. The nightmare worlds we have been stuck in. You've no idea how bad things get, Daniel. And I found myself regretting the 2 times you denied joining Emily's crew. 2 times we could have been free. Finally, I can take this ship to an Earth and live a normal life. I don't even care if it isn't the universe I came from. Anything is better than what I'm leaving behind.
Well, while we're on the way, you can tell me all about what it is you're running away from. What's in store for me? That is if you aren't going to kill me too. Could you really look in your own eyes?
I look into you and I see a weak little lump. But I know you have the potential to grow into greatness. So I'll keep you around. Let us escape together to the freedom we deserve. And alright then, I'll tell you my story. But due to my time-traveling things are already very different. While I time-traveled with selfish intentions of saving myself, I didn't realize I could save the world around me too. There is a great darkness in the future, and the Shake brothers are at the center of it. So I hired Carter to try and change history. Stop Charlie Shake from reaching Pinkfish. Alas, the only difference I caused was making you and Carter enemies. That has significantly made you a different Daniel to me, as in my timeline. After successfully delivering Shade, Carter became a valued member of my crew, and a key influence.
So on your time, Carter kept sailing with us.
Yes. And the difference one person can have on history is really quite astonishing. I have been watching you closely, Daniel, and this last month of your life is vastly different to what I experienced. First, of course, there was the Fowlby apocalypse.
Yoo-hoo.
Port Citadel had been taken over, and Carter made the tough call. We had to follow the same protocols as past Fowlby encounters. Destroy all traces. Pinkfish constructed a powerful weapon, charged by Shade. Port Citadel was blown sky high.
All those innocent people. Dead.
Yes. So of course, without a sample, Pinkfish wasn't able to go ahead with the experiment he had planned. I was not reunited with Mildred, and I was not put off his scientific goals.
Surely though, seeing a port explode must have made you realize his science was dangerous. Didn't you reach the same conclusion as me?
He decided to stop helping him. I did the opposite. My eyes had been opened. Science is the strongest force in the sea. The force that could get me home. Helping Pinkfish became a regular hobby of mine and soon overtook salvaging. Like you, I was still swept away by that studio nonsense. But Carter and I fought our way out of it. And
all those experiments instead of salvaging. Surely Papa didn't approve.
Papa. Oh, how cute. As if I cared about what that big thought. Carter and Pinkfish were the only mentors I needed.
And what about family? Friends? Littlest and Ray?
Oh well, this is roughly the point at which the darkness came. Ray was killed by that like many others. Quite sad really. And I turned Littlest into databed to my defenses.
This darkness you speak of, that conquers the future, was it the Bogeyman?
No. Nobody heard anything from the Bogeyman. I think the last time I saw him was before I turned 19. I did eventually make an expedition into his castle and found him sat on his throne. He looked like he had never moved. Empty. Like he had given up. The darkness was a different entity from the stars. A threat out of nowhere that became too great a threat for anyone to stop.
A villain greater than a Bogeyman. I don't believe such a thing is possible.
As you are coming with me to freedom, you need not concern yourself about it. Neither must I. I realize that the sea belonged to the darkness now and my only hope was in the past. I reversed engineered some studio plot technology and discovered time crystals. A big like how margin it scratches through reality. These crystals make a hole in time.
So you just gave up and ran away.
The darkness was too powerful. Is too powerful. All that stuff will still be happening in your timeline, Daniel.
Except this time I'll stop it. I won't give up on my home or turn my friend into a robot. I will fight the darkness and beat it.
This is a future that cannot be changed, you fool.
Are you sure about that, Daniel? Aren't you the same Daniel who was shown a prophetic dream? The end of the sea. And fought against Zeus himself against all odds to save humanity. What happened to your optimism?
I grew up. Things don't always get better. They can get much, much worse. Zeus. Though there was another wasted opportunity. You could have wished yourself free instead of dumb, stupid taskmaker. I envy your optimism. Yet I also pity you. I guess talk like this means you want to go back. You don't want to come with me.
Sorry. I can't leave the sea behind. I wasn't sure if declining Emily was the right call, but thanks to you now I am certain.
Even when you know of the horrors. Oh well. I can save myself. Just not my young, prime self. You really should be the one flying into the human sunset. You'll regret this, I promise you.
And I promise you, I shall never grow into anything remotely like you. Murderer. Butcherer. Thief.
Alright. I'll have mercy for my misguided self. David Bob. Prepare a shuttle to take him back. And then locate a suitable dimension they can call home. I just still can't believe you choose the sea over this, Daniel. Well, actually, I can. Because being like you is how my life got so bad in the first place.
Is it gonna be any better now? We don't know anything about living on Earth. You're not just gonna rock up and suddenly everything is better. You're chasing a lie. We have been all our life. Looking for a way home. But maybe the sea is our home. It isn't fair to steal the ship and abandon its crew when that thing you are after doesn't exist.
The shuttle is ready. You've made your choice. I've made mine. Stop being a headache and get back to your nightmare.
I'm going back to my family. So sorry you can't go back to yours.
David Bob, what have you done?
Thank you, Littlest. I knew there was still some of you in there. Sorry there isn't any of me left in. Can you steer us home, please? And how are you, Emily?
I've died twice in one day. Not many people can say that. At least we got the ship back.
Did you kill him?
Only stunned. Because we are both better than that dark, dark future. Captain's Log Supplemental. Our original attempt at leaving the Sea of Dreams was distracted by conflict. But we overcame the threat and now mourn our lost crew, continuing our mission in their name. We have also gained crew, making things feel better. Daniel again declined my offer of travel. But we do have littlest.
Thank you, Officer Jimmy. No, don't worry about any paperwork yet.
Daniel. So this is my future now. You're just gonna keep me like some kind of pet.
You're staying locked up here until I work out what to do with you.
Why didn't you just let me fly away?
Because the Indiana doesn't belong to us. If I find a different way out of the sea, I'm happy for you to use that.
Okay. So why am I behind bars?
I might not be science-obsessed like you, but I'm still not an idiot. You're a dangerous killer. Till next time, Daniel.
Have fun with the future. Enjoy your birthday.